everyone, welcome back to Rolling Solo. My name is Adam Smith, and today I'm excited to be unboxing something a little bit different here on the channel. This is not a game. This, what you're seeing on camera here, is called Fantasy Series 1, and it's a whole bunch of miniatures. There is no game behind this currently, but that has changed recently. But before I start talking about that, let's talk more about what you'll see in this video. So first off, this Fantasy Series 1 comes from Blacklist Games, but this miniature line is called Blacklist Miniatures. It's based on a particular theme in this case, and you can see Series 1 in front of you. There is another box which is much bigger than this one, and both of these boxes came as part of the very first Kickstarter. During this video, you're going to see all the miniatures as I go in depth with each and every one of them up close. You can see the detail on all of them. And in terms of your understanding, these being just miniatures, the purpose behind this is that you have a large number of fantasy-based miniatures to use in any fantasy adventure that you happen to go on. This could be an RPG situation. It could even be proxying in for standees, let's say, in your favorite board games. So the benefit to this is instead of purchasing miniatures for a specific game when they're typically sometimes add-ons and paying that cost, you can pay an upfront cost here and get fantasy-based miniatures which can be used as a one-time cost that then can be used in multiple different games. And it's worth mentioning for myself personally, the reason why I was gravitating towards these miniatures is that I've always loved, and you can tell from my prior playthroughs on the channel, I've proxied in all kinds of components to spice up playthroughs and make them that much more exciting to watch. I do this on and off camera, so these kind of miniatures, they really work perfect for me. Rather than going after a specific miniature and paying a higher cost, you're buying here a whole bunch in bulk for a much lower cost. The final thing that's worth mentioning is the recent Kickstarter landing for Lasting Tales, as well as the Series 2 of the miniatures, can allow you to use these Series 1 miniatures that came from the prior Kickstarter last year as part of a tabletop miniatures game if you choose to do so. You can also, again, as I mentioned, buy these things separately just for the miniatures if all you intend to do with them is proxy them in or use them for your RPG sessions or anything you can think of around solo play. So that's pretty much it in terms of a general overview of this series of miniatures, but we're going to only be focusing on checking out Series 1 in this video. So without further ado, let's go ahead and take a close-up look at each and every miniature. And that, my friends, is going to wrap up the unboxing, taking a look at every single component that comes inside Series 1 core box, as well as the stretch goals. You'll notice at the very end there was a pack of cards. That is the Altar Quest Lurker pack, which allows you to bring some of these miniatures into your Altar Quest adventures. That game is from Blacklist Games as well. Hopefully this helps you make an informed decision on Series number 1. Keep an eye out and on the currently running Series 2 Kickstarter, and I'll put a link to that down below so you can check it out. You'll be able to, during that Kickstarter, grab any of this content that you're interested in, as well as check out the new content being offered. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, keep on rolling solo.